So in this game, while everything looks like it's our time, he has technology from the year 3000, where he can look at a fucking crime scene right down to the very last drop, and it's just a computer device that apparently lets you look all around it in real time. So, yeah. Now, it's funny because I actually got my gut instinct correct on this when I first was watching Elise play it. So, you're going to look up here. So, doop-a-doop-doop. Start investigating, bitch. Alright, so you're going to check this shit out. So, you look at the potted plant. Enter into evidence. Alright. So you can actually zoom in and out. This is pretty good for a free-to-play game. You do have to pay money for the later parts of the game if you want to play more of the cases besides just the first 3. But you get 3 or so cases just for free, so it's pretty cool. Thanks, Drake. So there's a lot of shit here. Let's check out the tropical fruit glue. The tropical fruit juice. So Carrier's fingerprints are on the glass. A breaded and fried fillet of white fish that's covered in pickle juice. Originally part of the sandwich, but removed for some unknown reason. An extremely full double fish sandwich, one of the hotel's popular specialties. Not a single bite has been taken from it, however. A round table made of wood. Though simple in construction, it is well made and very sturdy. The dead body of Sandy Owlwitch. The cause of death is posterior strangulation with a long, thin strap-like object. Now, if you don't know what posterior strangulation is, it means that they were basically strangling her from behind with a long, thin strap-like object. Now, as you saw in the tree there, or that little bush, there is a tie. That would be a long, thin strap-like object and one left at the scene of the crime. And if you remember from the pictures, her supposed boyfriend was wearing a tie. You can also look in the door here, and you can observe the deck chair if you want. As you zoom in, you can see the front window. This has fingerprints from all 3 people on it. And the curtains. So now we've observed everything. Wait, what are we still missing here? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So there's a copy of the receipt that is for the sandwich and juice. It's signed Bosco Phelps, but the handwriting is Owlwitch's. So she was signing the receipt for a person named Bosco Phelps, who is not actually her, obviously. So now you have to figure out who you think the culprit is. I'm gonna zag. What's your reasoning? Well, you were the last person to see Owlwitch alive, and if it him, it makes statements and attitude add up quite nicely. Yes, that's true. Of course, you could say exactly the same about the other 2 suspects. Those facts alone aren't enough to prove anything. No, I suppose not. You have a better idea then, Prop. You think you know who did it? Oh yes, certainly, because I'm a fucking genius and you're just a dumb fuck. But that's what I like to do, is fuck with people. Wait, I can't... There you go. According to my deductions, I'm 97.6% accurate, bitch! You only work to one decimal place? I'm shocked! Yeah, this guy really is me. The fact is, this is an unusually simple case. I've been able to ascertain almost exactly what happened on the day of the incident. Nevertheless, there's a 2.4 window of uncertainty which cannot be ignored. Because the helpful fellow that won't tell us his name, is it? Naturally, that's one area of uncertainty, yes. So, well, the name is Wanda after all, eh? There have been alarm bells ringing in my head ever since you said he were claiming to be a lost boyfriend. Aye, it's a crime of passion. And here's Mr. T, he's fucking mad. What? Who said anything about a crime of passion? Oh, it's him, the killer. Killer? You better not be calling me a killer, lady. Sorry, Lucy, I neglected to tell you. I was interviewing this man earlier. He's just been hiding out in the back of the fucking room without any of us noticing for the past 20 minutes. What's your problem with me? What have I done wrong? Well, Mr. That's right, we don't know your name. Withholding information, that's what you've done wrong. You've some at yard. If you haven't got brains, see why I'm doing this, I feel sorry for you. Now let's all try to remain calm, shall we? This is all conjecture. No one's making any accusations. Perhaps if you could explain why you feel the need to withhold your identity. Okay, sure. Refuse to tell you who I am, but I swear I've done absolutely nothing to break the law. I can't have my name printed in connection with this kind of thing. I got my business to think about. I see. So you run a business. I might do. And you're worried about possible bad publicity if you reveal your identity. Is that right? You got it in one, officer. Look, I've told you everything I know about what happened that day. Where I was, who I saw. Until my lawyer turns up, I'm not obliged to tell you anything more. I see. That's fine. We do understand. You're free to go then. Hey, you just gonna let him waltz out of here? Yes. And that's because I'm a fucking psychic and I can predict exactly when somebody will show up at my door. Ugh, what's that smell? Is it aftershave again? I don't know what you're making such a fuss about me. Have you already got the guy who did it already? Actually, we have yet to make a firm decision on that. I'm good to go, right? Just don't go too far. Not till we got his mess sorted. I won't try to run if that's what you mean. Once my lawyer's on hand, I'll fist your asshole. Oh, he's so full of himself. I'm gonna find some out on you. You mark my words. Well, first, we have another interview to conduct with somebody else. I believe he's already waiting outside. Mr. Zachary, isn't it? Oh, is that my name? May I ask what this is in aid of? As the last person to have seen the victim alive, we were hoping you'd be able to assist us with our inquiries. Inquiries? Yes, we're investigating the young woman's death, and we'd like you to fill in a few gaps for us. Bon, if this is all you're asking, I'm happy to help you. As it happens, I'm a great fan of crime fiction. I have many things to say about this case, Inspector. Well, we're looking forward to hearing your— Fuck! I did the wrong voice. For example, something very, you know, the cleaner told me it's very strange. It's about the sandwich. Oh, the hand sandwich, eh? There were a piece of fried fish just next to it. You caught my eye. Very sauce, if you ask me. You have noticed. Bravo, mademoiselle. You are a detective par excellence. Sorry to disturb your Agatha Christie convention, but I'd like to start by investigating the corpse. If we can establish how Mrs. Aldrich died, we may learn something about the sandwich and mystery in the process. Of course, this is elementary detective work. Surpass, Inspector. Grand idea, Prof. So, Lucy, let's get this investigation underway, Right you are, Prof. What's all this, then? These are the issues we need to resolve in order to discover the truth behind the case. Pick whichever one you think you'd like to tackle, and we'll start investigating it. Right you are, oh. Forgot to put my microphone on. Oh, cool. Right you are, Prof. These memos list fucking shit. It's where you suck a dick. Alright, we're gonna check the crime scene. So, there you go. First examine the body and we'll see if we can establish a cause of death. I'll get on it right away. Start investigating. Yes. Yes, yes. Later the 15th lemur. Alright. Let's investigate the body. Check our deductions first. Okay, that's not even what I want to do, whatever. Let's check this out. First of all, let's check out the potted plant. But then let's check out the tie. Ooh. Let's zoom out. Check out her. Check out the receipt. Let's check out the tropical poop juice. Fried fish. Sandwich. Corpse. There we go. Alright. So this is Miss Aldrich's body. It looks like posterior strangulation. You're familiar with the terminology, aren't you, Lucy? You know what posterior strangulation is. Start questioning. What is posterior strangulation? Type back if you want to not fuck off. So, when Elise first played this, she got, like, she asked me what I thought it was, and I fucking said, well, obviously it's strangling somebody from behind. But none of these are strangling somebody from behind. So, for whatever fucking reason, it's this one. No idea why it's throttling from behind. I'm just going to chalk that up to the really bad English in this game, because it's really bad, like astronomically bad. I mean, like, okay, so Holgas said throttling, so like, throttling means strangling. I have never heard that definition ever. I've heard throttling being like throttling the fucking gas, which means you like push the throttle up so it fucking like blows your asshole off. But I've never heard it be a synonym to strangling. I don't think that's an American. I don't think that's an American slang term. I think that's probably other places. But I've never heard throttling be strangling. Like, yeah, like Blizzard, where do you live? Whoops. Because I'm just testing to see where people live that have heard this as a common term. No, I'm used to British English. Just wait, Holgast. It gets very bad after this first case. Like, they basically put all their work into the first case in terms of, like, doing the English good. And then after this case, they said, hey, we've hooked them. We don't have to really get spell checkers anymore. Let's just, like, not give a fuck anymore. And it gets really bad. It's like you'll want to select something, and I'll be like, do you want select here? It's, like, fucking really bad. I don't know then. I have never heard throttling. The only usage of throttling I've ever heard in my life has always been the throttle on a engine to make something basically go faster, like to increase the speed. That's the only throttle I've ever heard. And thanks for subscribing, Samuel. Yeah, I've never actually heard it. Elise hadn't either. We were both mind fucked. We both never heard it using that way. It may be regional too. I don't know. God damn it! It keeps on cutting off. Like kind of like the whole soda in some places, pop in other places, fizzy drink in other places. So. Yeah. See, I've heard number 1, and I've heard number 2, but I've never heard number 3. That was an easy one. Sadly, not all of the problems we tackle here have such simple answers. No, I'm sure. If you're ever up against a brick wall, you might appreciate a hint or two about the evidence. Just tap the hint icon next to the evidence in question under fact finding in the menu. Oh, thanks for that, Prof. I'll bear it in mind. Menu, fact finding, and tapped hint icon. Got it? What about the murder weapon, Have you already located it? Oh, sorry, Mr. Carrier. Yes, according to the report, they did find the murder weapon at the scene. Let's see if you can uncover it too, shall we, Lucy? The murder weapon. No, prob. Questioning session over, and get the fuck out.